Well, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you jumping on.
Of course.
Obviously, we had Trump in town. We had Trump on, actually, ABC 15 did an interview with us. So just want to talk to the Biden campaign, the Biden team, as we ramp up here, kind of the last 5 months, 6 months out of election day. Question for you, Arizona's a battleground state. The polls show Trump leading here. What does the Biden campaign, President Joe Biden, need to do to message effectively out here to the Arizona voters? Is there a certain strategy they're looking to take here as we get closer to November?
Yeah, well, thank you for the question. Thank you for having me on. Listen, we feel good about what we're going to do in Arizona. The president won Arizona in 2020 for the same reason he's going to win it in 2024. And that's because since the day he took office, he's gotten to work for people across this country and people in Arizona. You look at things like the two Intel plants that are popping up in Arizona, creating tens of thousands of jobs for Arizona families. The work that he's done to lower costs for folks, capping the cost of insulin at $35 for seniors, the $2,000 out-of-pocket prescription drug cap for seniors, the work that he's doing day in and day out, lowering grocery prices. You saw him call on the largest grocers in this country like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Walgreens to lower their grocery costs. They're doing that now. All of that stands in stark contrast to the guy we're running against in Donald Trump, who's somebody who is now a convicted felon running a campaign based on revenge and retribution, whose only goal is to serve himself no matter who he harms. When he's not talking about his own personal grievance, as we see him doing today in Phoenix, the things that he's talking about are worsening the gap between the super wealthy and the rest of us, right? He's talking about doing things like slashing taxes for the super wealthy, giving handouts to corporations, repealing the Affordable Care Act, kicking hundreds of thousands of Arizonans off of their health care coverage. So we feel very good about the fundamental contrast that we have as we head into the general election here. And we're confident that if we keep our foot on the gas and communicate the fundamental stakes between President Joe Biden, who's fighting for the American people, fighting for the people of Arizona, and Donald Trump, who's only fighting for himself, no matter who he harms, that the choice is going to be very clear for the people of Arizona, and that our only choice is going to be Joe Biden.
Speaking of putting your foot on the gas here, President Biden did the executive order the other day with the border, kind of cracking down on asylum seekers through illegal entry. He tapped the VP Harris to be the border czar. What can you point that she's done? Do you expect her to have a bigger role now that Biden's taking a bigger focus on immigration and the border, especially if you point to his executive action? Where does the immigration border come into play, especially when he taps, VP, the vice president, to be the border czar?
Yeah, listen, I think what the president and vice president have both been relentlessly focused on is solutions when it comes to border security and, frankly, addressing our broken immigration system overall. The vice president obviously been focused on the root causes of the problem so we can solve this in a comprehensive manner. The president working to bring people together to get things done in the Senate. In fact, we had a bipartisan border security package in the Senate that was ready to go, that the president was ready to sign if it reached his desk. We reached that point until one Donald Trump showed up and said, blow it up, and said, blame me. He didn't want a bipartisan border security package because he thought it would benefit him politically. So the president took action here and make sure that we could actually address border security while he's going to continue to focus relentlessly for bipartisan comprehensive immigration reform in a second term. That's what he and the vice president are going to be focused on. So the contrast on this issue, as it is with many issues, is an administration that is focused on bringing people together to get things done, to find solutions, to solve the problem, versus Donald Trump, who again is willing to blow up the deal, does not care about finding solutions. He's only interested in serving himself. So that's true of immigration, of border security, of our economy, of our fundamental rights and freedoms. And that's what the American people are going to understand when they go to the ballot box.
In Arizona, immigration border, a big issue here, obviously. Is there any plans for the president when he comes back out here in Arizona to make a stop at Arizona's southern border?
Well, I can't speak to any specific plans right now. The president will, of course, be back in Arizona time and time again. He's going to continue to talk about this issue, the need to secure our border, the need to address our broken immigration system in a comprehensive manner to make sure that we not only secure the border, but that we treat people who are here with the dignity and the respect that they deserve as human beings, that we provide a pathway to citizenship, and that we solve the problem, that we don't kick the can down the road, that we don't blame folks on the other side, that we actually bring people together to solve this problem. That's what the president is going to talk about when he's in states like Arizona, when he's across the country. He's going to continue to offer a contrast between a fighter who's working to get things done and the chaos agent that we have in Donald Trump, who's not interested in solving anything other than serving himself.
Speaking of Donald Trump, he had a rally here earlier today in Phoenix. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but a moment on stage, he kind of attacked Joe Biden's mental acuity, suggesting he's not mentally fit for office. We've heard that narrative before. We just saw the Wall Street Journal come out with a report suggesting that he might, be slipping. I know in that report, there's a lot leaning Republicans, a few Democrats in that. I just want to get your thoughts on it as we see this narrative continue to play out as we get closer to November. What do you have to say when people continue this narrative that he is slipping mentally?
Yeah, I heard Donald Trump use the words weak and pathetic, and he must have been talking about himself in the way that he spiraled following his own criminal conviction. I think you want to look at the contrast as it relates to acuity and who has the values, the qualities to do the job of President of the United States. Look no further than today. Today, you have President Biden in Normandy commemorating not only D-Day, the work that this country did to take on Nazi Germany, to defeat fascism, to make the world safe for democracy. You also have the president calling out the threats that we have to democracy in Europe and the threat that we have to democracy here at home in the form of Donald Trump, a person who is now a convicted felon precisely because he is willing to do whatever it takes to regain and hold on to power. That's why he was convicted of 34 felony counts. That's why he sicked a violent mob on the US Capitol in an attempt to overthrow the results of an election. It's why every single day out on the stump, he's calling for a bloodbath and promising to rule as a dictator on day one. This is a man who is a growing, persistent, fundamental threat to the American people and to our democracy. So when it comes to who has the acuity, who has the qualities to be commander in chief and president of the United States, the only option is Joe Biden. It's certainly not Donald Trump. He's proving that every single day.
On the conviction front, does the Biden campaign plan to lean on that, use that more in messaging now that we got those convictions on all 34 counts of felonies with Donald Trump? Is that a strategy that the Biden campaign is going to lean into?
Well, listen, the sky is blue, and Donald Trump is a convicted felon who's demonstrated that he will do whatever it takes to regain and hold on to power. That's exactly why he was convicted in the first place. And again, it's why he continues to wage a campaign of revenge and retribution. Last night, he's talking about going after his political opponents, weaponizing the Department of Justice, attacking the rule of law, undermining our judicial system. That is exactly who Donald Trump is, and it's why the American people rejected him in the first place. And certainly after what we saw on January 6th, what we see following his criminal conviction, what we see out of Donald Trump every single day is somebody who is desperate, who is dangerous, and has no business ever stepping foot back into the Oval Office. The fact of the matter is the only way to ensure that is at the ballot box. And so it's important that everybody understands the stakes and understands that they have a fighter in Joe Biden who's not only going to defeat Donald Trump, but is going to go to work every single day for them. So that's going to be our message going into the first debate and throughout the rest of this general election.
And last one for you. I know we're tight on time here. The president's son is also on trial, Hunter Biden, for federal gun charges. How is the president, distancing himself? I know he's a close relationship with his son. How is he letting that process play out, especially in parallel to what happened with the trial with, Donald Trump, the former president Donald Trump? Now he's kind of dealing with his own trial, albeit his son, but kind of, how's he juggling that as well?
Listen, I think the president's been very clear about this. He loves his son. This campaign is not going to comment on any ongoing trial, the same way we didn't comment on any trials that were happening earlier here. The fact of the matter is that this election is a choice between Donald Trump, who is a convicted felon and is promising to rule as a dictator if he's able to regain power, do whatever it takes to regain power, and Joe Biden. Who is somebody who wakes up every single day fighting for the American people. That's the choice in this election. That is what this campaign is going to remain focused on. And so we're confident that if we continue to present that choice every single day at the debate in Atlanta, every day on the trail, that the only choice is going to be Joe Biden.